Hello, my name is Kristen. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you decided to tune into my video. It's definitely an exciting video today. And if you don't want to miss any of my videos in the future, please subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. If you notice, my background is different, and that's because my wonderful brother bought me a new bookshelf for my birthday. He helped me build it, and now this is kind of like the final product, but I just wanted to take you guys along with me in my journey of getting the bookshelf, building the bookshelf, and then reorganizing all of my books to make it look like this. So without further ado, I'm going to roll back the footage of all of this happening. So this is my room situation right now. I have my desk here. I have my dresser with my clothes there. I have one bookshelf right here, my bed, and then I have my second bookshelf right here. And so what the plan is for my new bookshelf, I want to have all three of my bookshelves in one spot because I like the way that looks better. So I want the three bookshelves to like go 1, 2, 3 on this wall. So I would have to move this and like unscrew that. I want to move my desk into this corner. So essentially I'm doing a swap of my room. So like the desk will go over here and my bookshelves will go over there. Hopefully it all works out. We shall find out right now as I finish up this bookshelf rearrangement. Okay, so you have the finished product. We have 3 bookshelves all near to each other. These again were my 2 bookshelves that I already had that are already filled with books, and then we have the big gigantic one that's waiting to be filled with lovely books, and I can't wait to fill it up. I'm going to do a bookshelf reorganization in this video, of course, because I don't want it to be sitting there empty. So I'm gonna figure out how I want to organize my books, and of course I'll take you guys along that journey. But I just wanted to show you the finished bookshelves and how they look. And then here's my dresser and my desk. Please excuse the mess. I have a lot of cleaning up to do, but yeah, this is just what my room looks like right now. Hi, I wanted to quickly run over here and test out what my future video backgrounds are gonna look like. Of course, this shelf will be filled with books, so definitely wanna get these bottom few shelves filled with books so that in my future videos I can have books just surrounding me and finally be immersed in the thing I love to do, reading. But first, I'm going to take off all the books on the other two shelves, dust down those bookshelves because they're a little dusty. Come back on here with a plan on how I want to organize my books, whether that's by genre, height. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have a mixture of a lot of different things. So. So these are all the books that I currently own, which is quite a lot if I do say so myself, which makes me very, very happy. So now I think I'm going to separate them by genre and go from there. Okay, so I separated all of my books by genre and I have them spread out all over the floor, on the bookshelves, like pretty much everywhere. And then on each bookshelf, I have a little sticky tab with the genre that I want the books to go on. So have them all up and down. That is what I am about to get into. So as y'all just saw, I have completed my bookshelves and I am in love. Like, I know the lighting isn't the best right now, but that's because it's nighttime. But look at, I'm so happy and I'm ready to get a lot of good reading and filming done in this area. Like, I'm so excited. So now I want to just quickly go through how I organized my books, and I'll do that by going through each shelf and just talking about what I did with each shelf. So quickly going through how I decided to organize my bookshelves. I separated them by genre, and then within the genre I alphabetized them because I just love alphabetizing and keeping series together and authors together, which is how I had my books organized prior to this whole reorganization, but I added separation by genre because I think that's pretty cool, and I do like how it turned out on my shelves. So up at the top on this shelf, we have my nonfiction, my classics, and then my mass market paperbacks that didn't really fit anywhere else, so I just threw them up there. The next shelf here we have is obviously my Sarah J Maas shelf with the Throne of Glass series, the Akatar series, and the Crescent City series as the books come along. Am I a basic booktuber yet? Because literally everybody has a Sarah J Maas shelf. Now right here, the next shelf, we have my books by Black authors, just a few of them that I wanted to showcase and put on their own shelf. Some of the books I have read already and others I plan on getting to very, very soon, but I just know I'm going to love. So I put them on the shelf so that if anybody ever asks me for recommendations of books by Black authors, I have an easy place to look, and then from there be able to recommend some amazing, amazing books. Now if I tilt this down, this is very awkward, but I'm just tilt it down and you can see that the last two shelves are going to be for my adult fantasy books. I really only started reading adult fantasy this year, I would say, and so I'm very proud of my collection so far, and there's so many more books that I want to add, so that's why I gave myself two shelves for those. This is a very, very weird angle, but I just wanted to show you the books at the very top of the second shelf. It's taller than this one, so that's why I kind of had to put my tripod a little bit awkwardly, but at the very top I have my contemporary novels and my romance novels. I really just combined my YA and my adult novels with that because I don't have many of those to put on their own shelves, and I just thought I'd combine them. And then I also have my young adult mystery books because apparently I only have two. I only have Monday's Not Coming and A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. So I just put them up there as well. Now the next shelf I have are my young adult dystopian novels. So you see Scythe there. I have the Hunger Games series, just all those dystopian novels. Those are on that second shelf there. And now really for the meat and bones of the books that I read just in general, and that is going to be young adult fantasy. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that that is my favorite genre. I am expanding to adult fantasy, but mainly I do read young adult fantasy, and I have 3 shelves of young adult fantasy plus the SJM shelf behind me, and then I do have one more shelf on my other bookshelf. So love me a good YA fantasy novel, and I definitely have a lot of books to show this love of mine. So my last shelf, on the top shelf I do have my middle grades, and then on these 2 shelves, as you can see, I have a lot of room for new books, which I'm super excited about. But this shelf we have my science fiction novels, which I don't have too many, but then again, a lot of the fantasy novels that I have can count for science fiction as well. Like they have science fiction elements in it, but I just decided to put it on the fantasy shelf because that's like its a main genre, and then science fiction is the main genre for these books. So I don't have too many sci-fi books, but definitely looking to again grow that collection. Here we have more young adult fantasy. These are the taller hardcovers that didn't fit on those other shelves because the height was a bit short. So I just put them over here and added some trinkets to these 2 shelves to fill them up so it's not looking too empty, but so that I know that I can buy more books. And then we have the last 2 shelves. Sorry for the cutting out of my head, but like, and just enjoy this body, right? But anyways, we have this shelf, which are books that I wish to unhaul. I do have an unhaul video on my channel where I talk about these books specifically. I just haven't given them away or donated them or sold them yet, so they're still in my possession and I still want to give them away, so just putting them on its own shelf. And then on the very bottom, that's where I am storing my MCAT books and some stationery items. So that's it. I am sitting in front of my completed bookshelves, and again, I probably said it so many times already in this video, but I am so happy. I'm feeling like my book dreams are starting to become true because eventually I want to have a home library in my own home, and I feel like I'm on the right track to getting that dream fulfilled. Because right now I'm just sitting in my bedroom at home, and so literally after these bookshelves are filled, I don't have anywhere else to put another bookshelf, so I'll have to figure out where I'm gonna store future books. If it gets to that point, I don't even know. But for right now, I am extremely satisfied, and now I just am ready to buy more books. bookshelves. Also, eventually I want to get some like fairy lights or some fake leaves and other things to decorate my shelves with and give them a nice vibe for the nighttime. But right now we're just gonna have some plain bookshelves, and that's okay because they look cute to me and they're catering to my reading taste and my reading desires. But that wraps up this bookshelf building, bookshelf reorganization video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you organize your bookshelves in a different way than I do, I would love to know how you organize your bookshelves. I know people do it by color, do it by genre, do it by author, but how do you organize your bookshelves? I would love to know. If you like this video, please give it a big like. Please comment down below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn on your post notifications so you're notified every time I upload a video. You can follow me on Twitter and on Goodreads, and I'll link those down below, as well as my Amazon wishlist if you ever want to support me and my channel by buying me a book. You're not going to want to miss my next video because it's going to be my birthday book haul. So again, turn on your notifications so you're notified when that video goes up sometime next week. If you made it to the end of this video, please comment down the book stack emoji because we talked about a lot of books and organized so many books, so I feel like that is the perfect emoji to represent this video if you've watched the whole thing. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!